Introductory Speech. International Educators Ring of Honor Video Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished colleagues, and honored guests, this morning at 7:30 a.m., we gather for a historic occasion, the International Educators Ring of Honor Video Conference. Today we celebrate not only the remarkable educators being inducted, but also the vision that has brought us together. The belief that education is a living mandate, a force that transcends borders, and a legacy that must be preserved. Why the idea of a Ring of Honor? The Ring of Honor was created to recognize educators whose work embodies justice, memory, and international dialogue. A ring is a symbol of continuity. It has no beginning and no end. By inducting educators into this circle, we affirm that their contributions are timeless, that their lessons will echo across generations, and that their commitment to truth and justice will never fade. What does the World Affairs Council of Austin have to do with international and legal education? The World Affairs Council of Austin has long been a bridge between local classrooms and global conversations. Through international summits, moot courts, and collaborative projects, the Council has connected students with diplomats, lawyers, and educators worldwide. In legal education, it has pioneered programs that confront genocide, sovereignty, and crimes against humanity, ensuring that students learn not only the mechanics of law, but its moral purpose. In international education, it has empowered youth to see themselves as global citizens responsible for dialogue, justice, and memory. How this will help change the future of education. This Ring of Honor is not simply ceremonial, it is transformative. By recognizing international educators, we are reshaping education into a global mandate. No longer confined to national borders or traditional classrooms, education becomes a platform for justice, cultural preservation, and innovation. The future of education will be defined by collaboration across continents, by curricula that confront atrocity and restore dignity, and by students who see themselves as architects of justice. Michael Cunningham's theory of educide. Michael Cunningham has warned of educide, the destruction of education as a form of cultural erasure. Educide occurs when truth is silenced, when history is buried, and when students are denied the tools to confront injustice. By inducting educators into the Ring of Honor, we resist educide. We affirm that education must preserve memory, confront atrocity, and empower youth to carry forward the mandate of justice. Michael Cunningham's theory of education. At its core, Cunningham's theory of education insists that learning is not passive. Education is a living mandate, a responsibility to confront hate, restore dignity, and build dialogue. It is not a museum piece, but a force that shapes the present and the future. By embedding genocide awareness, restorative justice, and international dialogue into curricula, we ensure that education fulfills its highest calling to prepare students not only for careers, but for citizenship, leadership, and moral responsibility. Closing reflection. This morning, as we induct educators into the International Ring of Honor, we celebrate their courage, their vision, and their legacy. Together, we affirm that education is justice, memory, and dialogue, and that the future of education begins here today. At this moment in history, it is especially important to recognize these leaders in this way. Their work reminds us that education is not only about knowledge, but about justice, dignity, and the preservation of truth. By honoring them now, we ensure that their example will guide students and educators across the world for generations to come. On behalf of all gathered, we extend our gratitude to the World Affairs Council of Austin for being a true leader in the field of international and legal education, not only in Texas but across the globe.